What up, everybody? Today we're gonna be changing a starter on an '04 Chevy Impala. So I've already got started on it. I thought I was recording already. Well, I was recording, but um, the other video still was recording when I wasn't trying to. So yeah, all right. So what I've done, I got a 10 millimeter bolt. That's for the screws that's holding the starter up. I have a half-inch socket. I say both 10 millimeter socket, half-inch socket, and another socket under there. I want to say it's a 5/16. Oh no, I'm lying. It's right here. Um, yep, 5/16. Okay, so the 5/16 is for this small wire. You have a screw with this small wire goes on. That small wire goes on that small screw by itself. This red wires, where's the other one? Got another red wire around here somewhere. There it is. This other red wire, two wires go together. This one would look with like the hook that goes first, and then this one behind it on top. Okay, then I'm gonna put a washer and then the bolt with this small wire by itself with just the screw. Well, my new starter, I believe, does have a washer for that one with the screw. Then the starter is held up by two screws. I went on ahead and I took the screws loose. So I actually can pull these screws out because that starter is just held up. I guess since it's the old one, it's pretty much just stuck on there now. So all I have to do is get under there, pull that sucker off, put the new one on, and put the screws on to where it's in there, and then I can get back on top and tighten them up. Yeah, I don't want to tighten them from the bottom. So that's going to be it's more work. So it's better to just, if you can get the screw off for your first one, the first starter, just get the screws off first. If you feel the starter is falling, then stop, get under there, and hold the starter up and just pull the screws the rest of the way. But if you don't lean on the starter or whatnot and you just unloosen them, or you just loosen them, untightening, then it shouldn't come down. All right, so just two screws holding them. Two big wires go together, red. One small wire on a small screw by itself. The back screw with the wires, don't take off. Okay, just leave that back screw alone. You just focus on that front screw and then that little screw behind it. The back screw with the wire that's already on your starter, do not mess with that. Okay, so I have the starter under the cart because, like I said, I started recording, but the video kept going, so that made it longer than I wanted it. So yeah, let me show you what I'm talking about right quick. This right here, do not take that off. Do not mess with that screw. Okay, you just focus on this front one and then that small one. Okay, let me get this starter on there. Okay, y'all, so I'm on the ground. The reason why the starter is still held up because there's one more bolt under there that's holding it up, and the bolt is straight up like that. So it's a big one. It may be let's say 15 millimeter maybe. I'm gonna take a 15 under there, pop that loose, then I'll let you see it. Okay, y'all, so it was the 15. I had to get the extension as well, but if you look under there, let's see if I can use my other arm. That bolt right there is what's holding it up now. So I had this extension on there and popped it loose. Okay, so remember, counterclockwise, if you're looking at a clock that's hanging on the wall, counterclockwise from 3 to 12, from 3 to 2 to 12 is loose. From 12 to 1 to 3 is tight. So you loose. From 3 to 12, 3 to 2 to 12, 3 to 1, 12 is loose. 3 to 1, 12 is loose. 12, 1, 2, 3 is tight. Okay? So imagine the clock on the wall. Okay, let me go ahead and drop this thing off. Okay, y'all, I just want to show you. After taking this bolt off, getting close to having it off, it looked like it's still just held up there. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out, let y'all see me pulling this bolt out and see if it moves. If not, then that means something else is still holding it. All right, let's hope y'all can see as I'm doing this. Yep, there goes. Oh, did it move? Nope. Oh, hold on, got a little wiggle. Oh no, that's not the starter. So, oh, there's another one there. Oh, so look at that second one back there. So there's two of them. Can I get to that one? Guess I'm gonna need a shorter. Remember, loose. Ooh. All right, well, that's where that other bolt is. Let me go ahead and get that one off, y'all. Lord. Yeah. So a lot of my fixing videos, we learn as we go. Right? Right. Okay, y'all. So I got the second one loose. I had to like really get up under this sucker and use some elbow grease. But I would tell you, go ahead. If you do take your first one off, go ahead and put it back in a little bit to hold it, because this thing is starting to drop and you don't want it to fall on you trying to take that second screw out. Okay, so go ahead, put this one back in, give it a couple of turns, make sure it is on there to help it when you take that other screw off, it don't just fall in your face. See, it's not catching. So, but if you can just hold it and take the second one off too, then that'll work too. Either way it go, you're going to have to hold it. All right, so let me go ahead and drop this off. Man, my phone gonna be full of oil. But look at this. That sucker just fell apart. I don't know if y'all see all the little rings and whatnot all over the ground. But this sucker just fell apart, y'all. Yeah, that's the old one. So, done with that. This smaller bolt, I'm gonna hold up the top. And then the longer bolt is gonna go to the bottom. All right, let me get this new one on. This is where it came from. So this is where the shorter bolt came from. This is where the longer one came from. All right. I don't know if y'all seen that. Shorter one, longer one. Okay, let me get this thing on. Whew. Okay, y'all. So we got the starter up there. The bolts are pretty tight. I'm about to get from under this car with this old starter, so I know why the Joker fell apart. Those are the two screws. Hold on. Hold up. Ugh. So at the beginning of the video, I show you two screws with the little rubber stuff around it. You don't need to take those screws off. It's just the two at the bottom of the car what you take off. Okay? So hopefully you made it to this part of the video before taking the screws off. So I'm gonna go ahead, put those two screws back on, reassemble the wires. Like I said, for the wires, you remember you had this one first with the hook. Take this off. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and show you why I have it. Oh wait. All right. So he took that one off. That's it. The first one with the bolt. Put this on. That's gonna go in there. Put this one. Put your washer back. Put your bolt back. Same thing for the bottom one. Yep, the bottom comes with a washer. So you take that bolt off. Oh, that sucker fell down. Take that bolt off. Take that washer off. That sucker fell too. Hook your little wire back on. I can actually take this old screw. Put this one on there. If I don't feel like clamming under the car right now. Put this on there. Tighten it on. So, and that's it. I have to go back and put these other screws back in that I shouldn't have taken out. But it is what it is. I mean, this one is pretty much on. I just have to get the second one back. Put that back in there, tighten them up. And that's it, y'all. That's the starter. Where the second one? It's the second one. That's the clean one, so it's the new one. We'll put that back in there. Line that up where that goes. I can't really see. Bam. Nope, I say bam, but that wasn't it. There it is. Tighten that in. Bam. Get this one tight. Get the wires tight. And your starter is done. We did that, y'all. Ooh, it was a little work. So again, don't take the two long screws off. If you have the new part and it has that little tape or rubber around it, just leave it. All you need to take off is the screws for the wires, which is the top big one for the two hot, and then that small one behind it. Okay? The bolts that's actually holding your starter up is still on your old car. Look at all that oil on me. I mean, still on your old starter onto the car. So you can get to that once you get your old one off. All right, like I said, take off your top one first, the small bolt, then the bottom one. It'll be easier to hold up. And then when you put it on, you put your bottom one on first, and then you go to that small one, the top one. That's holding your starter. All right? Yeah, you never know what you can do if you never try to do something. Remember, Pat Man told you that.